So it's the 1st of May. So it's the 1st of May, and it's actually, now that it's the 1st, it's really cold actually. So the weather seems to have changed overnight from hugely hot during the day to a brisk cool, or even cold, where you kind of need a jumper even. So the weather's kind of weird like that. It's been a pretty sunny day, with only a little bit of cloud, but the air has dropped. So it's funny that it dropped exactly on the 1st of May, because the day before it was like really hot and you were reaching for drinks, and now it's really cold and you're reaching for hot chocolate. So it's drastically changed overnight. But saying that, in the past week, the evenings have been getting a bit cooler, but the days have been bright and sunny like summer. But today is like freezing. The temperatures just dropped. So it's really cold during the day, even with the sun out. So I think that's a really weird change. I don't know. I haven't been watching the weather report, so I don't know what in the weather may have caused it. Maybe there's storms brewing on the East Coast or something. I don't know, um, but yeah, so I've just noticed like it's been cold. Like even my arms, I think you could see goosebumps a bit. Maybe. No, not really. But no, it's just seriously a bit cooler than other days, and I thought I'd just make a proclamation that it's actually a little bit cold here in Queensland, and the change happened overnight. It was warm during the day and cooler in the evenings, but now today is just like cold in the day and the evening. So it might be getting on to jumper weather now all of a sudden. Or it might return to really hot weather on some days and cool weather on other days. I don't know, but I think that's a pretty drastic change. So I've just been doing some studies today. I'm trying to get the last 2 assignments done. The very last one, I need someone else to play it, act another person. So that's annoying. I think in the future, when I'm doing studies, I'm going to try and get a course where it's all done online. You don't have to get other people to help you with it, because I find that a hindrance to need assistance, like someone else to assist you in doing your course. So I think that's a pretty major hindrance actually. So I don't like to have that involved. I wish I could go into university degrees, but I don't know. I can't be bothered with them right now. I'm trying to get some jobs going on right now. I'm trying to get some sales experience, and I almost got this job. But I didn't get it, so so it's a bit of a shame. I sort of wanted to get it, but I didn't, obviously. So it was like really choppy and stuff, and yeah, it was no good. So but I sort of want a job like that, where I'm earning like that amount of money. But I just have to wait for my next opportunity. Because that one wasn't the one for me. I was just saying that I've applied for 10 to 20 jobs in the past week. So today I applied for this directly work from home position. I'm not sure how many hours it would take to do each day, but hopefully it's probably one of those positions where it's a bit shifty once again. I don't really like them because I had to have a couple of my bank accounts closed in the last one, so but it seems to sort of almost be legitimate with its training and stuff, but yeah, and then there's a heap of other jobs I can apply for, which I'll probably look at next Tuesday or Monday. Next Tuesday is when I get to apply for my next load of jobs, so I better save some jobs for Tuesday. I guess generally nothing is generally very important. So I'm having them saved for Tuesday. I just don't know what kind of job I'm gonna get next. Whether it's gonna be here and there, or near or far. But I could definitely use a new job. I just have to, just keep going at it. Now that I've almost finished my course, I think I'm gonna take all weekend, maybe a portion next week to do my 2 assignments because they're just the longest assignments ever. Like today I spent like 4 hours just doing this document, and I was like, generally you're just going, oh, this is so long. So I only got half of it done today, and then the second one's longer than the first one, and I'm like, oh, my head. But now I'm just gonna keep going at it until I've completed something that looks like a assignment. But I'm still not sure about my course. Like, I'm not sure how much over the end date I'm gonna get. I'll probably need extensions. To have it, done. But yeah, I'll approach that when it comes closer. But yeah, anything can happen right now. So I'm really dedicated on my coursework right now, so because I just don't know where I'm going with it really. If I'll have to extend or if I have to pay an additional fee for an extra extension or what, but I just gotta get my grit down and keep working on this assignment, and it's gonna burn my brain because it's pretty what's the word, technical, and got a lot of little bits that you need to include and stuff, so I'll just see how I go with it. At the moment everything seems so hard, and it's only a simple subject, but it's got a lot of details. But yeah, I am a little bit sad though that I didn't get that job, that choppy job. I am a little bit sad because I sort of wanted it. I knew it was a bit choppy, like the phone line was really bad, and but I sort of wanted the job too for the experience and just the type of job it was and stuff. It was simple stuff. I'm sure. But anyways, I just have to keep bouncing around like a ball, waiting for my next win. I doubt it's gonna be lotto. Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I still have a money drive going on, so but yeah. I try not to feel scared of COVID if I have to go on the trains into the city to work, but I am concerned because I just go outside and I feel exhausted. When I go outside, I'm like feeling quite exhausted. And today I walked into this spot where I felt like I had, something that made me feel really woozy all of a sudden. And I'm like, I just keep walking. I mean, I felt that kind of feeling before, where you walk into a certain energy and you feel a reaction, and I was sort of feeling kind of woozy. So I'm going to avoid going up the street towards the trains, that particular walkway, because it just made me feel weird. And I'm like, well, I don't feel weird like that on any other street. So I'm just like, I'm just going to avoid that street for a while. So I'm just going to walk up and down this street in the main road, really. And if I want to go to the train station, if I try it on another day and I feel that kind of wooziness, I'm just going to have to walk the extra few meters towards this other side street and the other side of the bridge and back across towards it. So, towards the train station, because I'm pretty sure that street also doesn't make you feel woozy. It's only in around this corner bit that does. So I'm like, I'm going to avoid that just in case that's supposed to be like a weird energy. So, but yeah, no idea about COVID because I haven't been watching the news very much, and at the moment, no huge headlines about it are reaching. Last thing I read about it was that the news about it was that we were in decline of cases of COVID and death cases of COVID. So we're not peaking, we're declining. The urgency that we were experiencing is fairly much over, and we can go back to our daily life, or so they say. So I still live in the house with someone who thinks that the case is going to escalate during the winter. But I just don't know. Whenever I go outside though, I feel like really weird. So I don't like to go outside very much, but I love to go for a walk during the day, but I don't like to feel like I'm exhausting myself just by going for a walk outside. Like, seriously, my brain's toasted today. While I'm looking at jobs, I'm thinking, well, all these jobs with more than one thing to do is great, but I've got a simple mind, and it's not like I have no capabilities of learning new things. It's just that I can't deal with like all these technical things. Like, I don't want to think, I just want to do. Which is why, I'm trying not to really get into things like administration where you have to do documents at certain points and stuff. I mean, for some people it's like really easy. And sure enough, maybe it is sometimes. I mean, a lot of people just say, oh, you just use the templates and whatever, but if you have to get to the technical sides of things, I just prefer to run over them and not deal with them, because I don't really like that kind of technicality and stuff. So I'm sort of more into like just doing stuff, nothing to do with the technical side. So that excludes me from like administration, office work, management. But yeah, I don't know. But I wish I could think of something to make or create that I could sell, but that's not going to happen. Because I get sick of working for other people. I wouldn't mind having my own company for doing something, but I just don't know what to do. All I can do is artwork, and unless I have a space to have some sort of gallery. It's just not really working, and I'm not like totally professional. I need to do glazes and stuff and put things in frames and stuff, but yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I wouldn't know what to do if I wanted to get my own company, but I wish I did know what to do, because I keep pushing that away, but I'm pretty sure I can run my own company, but it needs to like be something that doesn't cost a lot of money and stuff, and start small and get bigger. But I just don't know. I mean, I wish I could come up with some ideas, but because I would rather be working for myself than, but I just don't really have any real skills, or anything. So it's really hard for me to figure out what kind of things I should do, because I can't like do any. I can't even. I'm not like. I can't even drive, so that sort of inhibits me to the internet. And I'm not like a lawyer. I can't give legal advice or anything, and consultancy of any kind, or even over the phone. So I could look after pets. If I got a childcare degree, I could possibly look after children, but I don't want to do that, because some children are really strong and they just disrespect you, and I'm not very tall or strong. So I'm sort of aware that we're like got steroid kids now. and I think they'd be difficult to look after, and I'd find it hard to look after any kid. So I'm not really into babysitting, so I'd probably do animal sitting, and maybe possibly try and advertise that your place is good for a pickup lunch or something if you're hungry. And yeah, so I don't know. That's sort of my idea. The stupid ideas, turning your house into like a catering factory. And then I can do art too, so nah. I mean, they've got little bits of something there, but it's nothing huge, is it? So but pet sitting is a bigger option. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I just keep working for other people. It's nice and easy. They're the big people with the money. I'm just a little person working. So yeah, but I do get sick. I wish I could like think of a really good idea or something, but I can't. So maybe I could do like a garden watering service. Like I go over to a person's house to water their gardens, and they're away. Silly. They're all silly ideas.